Viewers at the Niche 2025, we're here again at Unipod within the University of Rwanda, College of Science and Technology, which we all graduated from, by the way, most of us. And this is my younger brother, not brother, but brother in technology, who also graduated from here and has come back with his innovations within the virtual reality and AI space. So, particularly in the AI space, what has been so intriguing about localizing or contextualizing AI within the regions that we are in? For example, here in Rwanda or Africa, you want to develop the language model, the Kinyarwanda and other African languages, for which particular use case?
Yeah. To address this question, I think we can come to the part of saying, like, when you compare ourselves to the Western, seems like Africa is lagging behind in coming solutions with AI. It's because they have they have access to the first-hand AI models, which can help them build different solutions. Because the reason why we are not building the same in Africa is because we don't have access to those models. Even if we can, they're expensive for us to build on them. So one of the use cases I could bring out, for example, the Ministry of Health is actually working on an AI project to help the health workers be able to add value in terms of the healthy support they give to their workers. So it needs to be a solution which is in Kinyarwanda, just for them to make sure that they are providing a better solution to the locals. So
just to intercept you, these are community health workers. Okay. The nearest within the neighborhood for information sharing and so you want to localize the context within their native their understanding, because they are supposed to offer help.
Yes.
I saw a recent post from recently you posted that actually it was the New Times article that ran that says that AI can intervene for psychological part. How expand more on that so that we can bring it to the context of the use case within the health sector.
Yeah. One of the things I have been seeing since the start of the AI period, it is actually how people they started to trust AI more than they could. And on the psychological part, one of the things the psychologists they do want is trust, just to make sure that you can open up. And just to make people open up, it's one of the hardest parts when it comes to therapy. And according to how people they have that kind of trust in technology to even be able to share one of the most profound stories of their life, it can bring some of the first experience to the person to be able to, as they are speaking out, it can provide a medical
intervention,
yes,
kind of first level diagnosis to understand which kind of help this person needs, and maybe connect them to the real medical intervention.
Yes, instead of just starting from just opening up to the psychiatrist, it is much more easier for people to start saying, like, I need this kind of support, like I'm going through this, and AI can be able to first give the first diagnosis, saying, like, you are experiencing this, you are facing depression, and you need to talk to a friend. You no need to even go to the doctor, for example, according to the diagnosis which can be made. You need to be talking to a friend, you need to be near to talk to the family. You need more of that. You need to go to a certified person who could be helping you medically on this, instead of just staying there. And the more depression goes, we have seen the number rising of youth getting themselves
in drugs and suicide and other things. Well, let's get it clear here. The AI solutions that we have in place that we have seen are very intelligent. There's no question about that. Maybe they will get better with time. And this is, I actually get a lot of support from AI. Like, I don't know how to do a thing. And my son at home, my 12-year-old son, is the one who actually onboarded me to all these AI solutions. So now, if we go within that intervention, medical intervention, it's something that can be customized, maybe, to give better help to those in need, and also going by the fact that the medical practitioners in that sector are not very many, and also we have the historical issues of for example, the 1994 genocide against Tutsis.
Yes.
That could be surfacing over the time, just like we understand the Jewish Holocaust stories. So we're not saying that it's really going to be a solution, but it can also be utilized. So now maybe there's a fear in some people that AI could do much better than them in the future. Do you, as an as a person that is already into AI, providing solutions, do you think it's a risk, or do you think it's something that can be managed within our context as well, of relatively low technology penetration within the masses? What do you see it as a risk?
Yeah, for me, I can say I don't see it as a risk, because we are seeing bringing, for example, for those who are in the business sector, bringing the productivity to something which could be done in a week, it could be done in one day, instead of just it cut out the time things could be done. And as we say, could this technology be customized? We know, right now, ChatGPT, for example, itself from OpenAI, it's a general model, which has skills in diverse sectors, from health, from technology. It can also provide medical consultation. It can do many things, but we can build these models to be specific, working on one thing, instead of just being a generalized model. And this could also mean we could be able to bring it down to on-device processing, instead of just relying on a crowd part. So the more they are becoming smaller, the more easier they can be easily accessed. So the customization, it can be done in the sector. Mostly you could hear people saying we are fine-tuning this model, we are fine-tuning this model. That's actually what they are doing. It can be customized. For example, for agriculture, it could be providing agriculture-related support only. You could not be going there and say I need support of how. You could not be replying to that, because it's fully customized for agriculture. If it's something related to health, for example, let's take one part. I know a solution around it on a menstrual health. There's one company in Rwanda, they called Health Tracker. I think they have what we call Yali AI. They customized the model just to provide a menstrual health support, and it can be more accessible even on WhatsApp. Just you save a number, you send a message to it, and it's going to be replying to you. That's the kind of solutions I'm seeing on Africa side. The customization is there, and we are making more of these AI models more easily accessible, even to those who don't need to build something for the crowd servers, to the crowd computing side, to make it more expensive. But we are building something small which is less expensive and easily accessible.
Information is king, or is key, because what we need is information. Now, information that is going to the farmers is different from the information that is going to the health sector, and we have mass users within those sectors, and there are key economic sectors which are contributing significantly to the GDP growth. So localizing the context and the language as you're doing makes sense, because most of these users will then be able to use that information to improve their daily livelihoods. So do you have a demo for this as well you will be showing us, or it will be attached to this talk show so that people can follow it and know what you're doing?
I'll be demonstrating one of the earliest we have. It's one of the areas that we have trained. It's trained on Insigamigani, and it actually tries to. We are building what we call foundation models. It is the basic thing when you start to build these large language models. When you don't have the main key foundation of what's making the actual technology more usable, it means like you can get the solution. So we are building the foundation of for me, what I call the foundation of AI, but in a local context. They're just making them much more easier to access, but also helping these local innovators build some local solutions in our local language instead of just relying on these global AI models.
Thank you very much, Philbert. Very educative content, very entertaining show. I mean, for the technology geeks, and maybe we would like you to partner with the universities and schools to be able to disseminate this vital information and make the students to be market ready by integrating some of these solutions. Yes. Once again, thank you, viewers at the Niche 2025 on our YouTube channel. This is an weekend innovation talk show on podcast that is currently focusing on in technology and ICT innovations that could make a difference on the market. And we're here hosted by Unipod within the laboratories of the University of Rwanda College of Science and Technology. Each weekend, Sunday evening, we're here to showcase what our youth in innovation are doing. And today was an exceptional one, although it keeps getting better. Last time we had an innovation in UAVs. Today we have innovation in virtual reality and AI. We have some of the audience participants. You're welcome to ask a question.
Yes, thank you so much. I mean, the session was really informative, and you mostly tapped on the questions I had. But the question is there any collaborative or internship opportunities or mentorship opportunities for young developers or young entrepreneurs who are willing to contribute on what Yali Labs is building or learn from your team?
Yeah, it is actually one of the reasons why we created even the Yali Labs is to be able to tap into our local talents. Because for example, CMU is actually providing many AI engineers, but according to the numbers, most of them, they are not actually in the workspace they are actually working in. They are not AI engineers. They have downgraded for themselves to be able to get the work. They are software engineers instead of becoming AI engineers. Something means like we are brain draining these talents. They are actually, for some of them who are actually working in the AI sector, they are being sent outside of Rwanda. And we are building a company which is going to be able to host this talent and make sure like we are building something to our community. And I can say this is like an open quote to this talent to be able to tap into the actual AI and provide support to us and make sure like we're going to bring these solutions as to our local community in a much more easier way, and be able to first say like we are bringing more updates as soon as possible to them and be able to have like intelligent models. These big tech companies are doing it.
Very important. One of the reasons why the niche is established and It is to continue nurturing innovation, which brings about entrepreneurship, and entrepreneurship gives jobs to young people and graduates. Because now with Yali Labs, we'll get more AI engineers onboarded and working. So the society, the community, the viewers out there, feel free to reach out at the Niche 2025. Subscribe, share across your networks. Give feedback in the comments, which I'm sure that Philbert will be reviewing. If there are any opportunities for partnership or, as the audience mentioned, employment, then definitely Yali Labs or Inorians will get back to you. Thank you very much. Have a lovely weekend.
Thank you very much.
Let's continue with our demonstration, and we are going to look at our AI part. We are going to be covering like on the Alta Foundation model or Alta model. This is a Kinyarwanda large language model which is built from scratch to serve Kinyarwanda or African languages, as we plan to scale to also other languages. But as a disclaimer, before I do some kind of demonstration of how this like what we have already achieved by this time, as a disclaimer, this is not yet a chatbot. It's not yet as an assistant. This is the foundational part which helps us to build the chatbots, the assistant, and even other different kind of innovative solutions. So what we are going to be interacting with here, it's a foundational model, which actually the main goal with this is to make sure like the model is generating something, a Kinyarwandan word which are coherent and also understandable. So we are making several improvements, and as a disclaimer, as I said, it's not, as we are be interacting with the model, it's not going to be doing well 100%. So we are still working on improving the actual model, and believe like we are not believing it's like, and we are working hard to bring it to public so that people they can start building innovative solutions. And let me start with a simple thing here and see how the model actually works. As you can see, I typed any random word, amakuru, and let's see what the model will be generating. And it's going to be taking some time as we are running on raw resource GPUs, so that because this is for the test environment only, we try to make it running it on a simple infrastructure itself. So as you can see, cyakora Bizimana yavuze ko byabaye mu rwego rwo kunoza umwiherero wabereye mu kibuga cy'indege, ati kugeza ubu tugiye, it is bringing something which actually Kinyarwanda, but it's not yet coherent as the quality we are looking for. As for us as a team, we are working hard to bring this as soon as possible to the market so people they can start building a more innovative solutions. And we know people, companies, or developers they be coming with something exciting with our Alta model. And also I can say in addition, we as a team we are also doing all the best to make sure like we bring this to you as soon as possible. And for anyone who is looking for any kind of information, they can reach out to me on LinkedIn, or mainly on LinkedIn, and I can reply to them according to anything they could be looking for to understand about our ambitious goal and what we have already achieved. And we are looking forward to bring this and anytime soon. And I think I can do something more. Can have a last kind of demonstration with this and see what the model brings to us. I'm trying to type in something small so that it can be more faster to compute, and I think that's it. It is doing what we intend it. It's not yet doing what we intend it to do, but we are improving it day by day so that it could be more efficient once we make a public release.